a real quickie about tonight's assignment. In case it's not clear, I bet it's not all that clear. Okay, so here's first chapter of John, and the question is, what can we see about Jesus? What can be known about Jesus in a microscopic level? Let's just take verse 14 for example. So we want to say, can you see that? John chapter 1. What can be known about Jesus? So let's look at, say, verse 14, for example. And we want to go through each verse. And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us. We have seen his glory, glory as of the only Son, from the Father, full of grace and truth. So there's a lot of little factoids right there. The Word became flesh, and we have seen his glory, glory as of the only Son. So this tells us that the Word is actually Jesus. That's interesting. So in this chapter, when we see the Word talked about, we can figure they're talking about Jesus. Okay, so I'm going to write here on my page, Jesus was the actual Word of God. We think of the Word of God as being the Bible, all the stuff that's written. Well, Jesus is it. So all the stuff that the Bible is written about, it is Jesus. Jesus is everywhere in it. He's from the Father. Did I get that right? He's from the Father, full of grace and truth. Jesus was or is from the Father. What else do we get out of this? Full of grace and truth. Okay, that's two things. Jesus is full of grace. Jesus is full of truth. And so on. We can go through these things word by word. Anytime you see something that can be known about Jesus, write it down. I hope that helps.